I was going to give you an option of where we go next, and now I'm going to force the budget and box office on you.
No.
This movie was released March 12th, 1999 by MGM. It is rated R, and I have two numbers for how many theaters it was initially released into. And so if you want to give it a guess, I'll give you some leniency within a couple hundred.
Okay, I'll say 1,000 theaters.
Double it.
Double it? Well, boom, slam dunk, 2,000 theaters.
Oh my god, how'd you get that?
You know what, Landon? Sometimes the numbers just speak to me, being as good at math as I am. It's part of my telekinesis. I can read numbers. Okay, 2,000 theaters.
I have one number that says 2113. I have another one that says 2286.
Okay.
So somewhere between there.
Yeah. So I guess that's a fairly wide release for this. I mean, this movie had to have been rated R, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I said that already.
I wasn't listening.
Again, just proof positive that any information, clues that I'm giving you to make your guess, just in one ear, out the other.
I don't try very hard at this show. Supporter month, join up, listen, help us out.
This had a $21 million estimated budget, and I think because of how many theaters they're putting it into and it hinging on Carrie, I'm going to say this is probably on the higher end of the speculative marketing costs that we usually do. So I'm going to say 10 to 20 for this one.
Yeah. It's hard to say. I have this impression of it in my head as being a made-for-TV movie, and so I have a hard time picturing...
The next year there was a made-for-TV Carrie movie.
I think, look, here's what I think happened. I think my awareness of the made-for-TV Carrie movie got rolled in with Sci-Fi Channel promoting the Rage Carrie 2, and I assumed that this was a made-for-TV sci-fi movie, which is a certain type of movie that they were making at that time.
This movie debuts at number 2 in its first box office weekend.
Okay.
I'm going to throw a number at you that's going to make your eyes pop out of your sockets.
God, it's like something that Rachel would do to me.
Something we haven't mentioned yet. This movie came out a month before Columbine.
Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah. Well.
And despite that, this movie stayed in theaters for 19 weeks.
Okay, that's interesting. That this wasn't a thing that kind of like just got yanked as soon as
you would. And nowadays in 2026, 100% would be pulled from theaters immediately.
The scene where she sees her friend jump off the roof of the school and dies, and then Carrie has this kind of telekinetic episode where all of the lockers at the school start slamming open, but the noises, they sound like gunshots every time one opens.
They're shotgun blasts.
Yeah. And there's all of these shots of like students in the hallways freaking out and running around and fleeing for their lives as you hear shotgun blasts. And I was like, it hit me for a second. Like, oh God, is there a school shooting happening at the same time?
Oh man. And well, I mean, they were running from the lockers blasting open, but then they all just hit a tranquil calm as they horseshoe around the body of Mina Safari on the windshield of the car. We'll get to that in a second because I want to talk about special effects. But of its 19 weeks, it brings in domestically $17 million, internationally $3 million, for a total of about $20 million.
This movie was in theaters a long time to make very little money. Like, they kept hoping that this thing would catch on.
Subscribe to Movie Memory Machine for new forgotten movies every other Friday, available wherever you listen to podcasts.